G'day, I'm making a little movie about making a little movie. And in the little movie that I'm making, not this one, the actual little movie, I need a box of cereal. And that box of cereal is called LoopyFroots. Ha ha ha. I know, it's pretty cheesy, or fruity. Anyway, LoopyFroots it is. This is just pretty much a little expose on how awesome AI is for, well, I don't know, many different things. But a couple of hours ago, LoopyFroots as a product didn't exist, but with the use of some AI content generators, now it does. I unfortunately have access to a couple of good bits of software through through my degree. Allows me to have access to stuff that you'd have to pay for, so that's pretty handy. So I made use of that. But I started off with, I just asked for a basic prompt. I'm making a cereal. It's called LoopyFroots. It's a rip-off of Fruit Loops. Go, give me, do your best. And that's pretty much the first one that came up. This one here, LoopyFroots. Loops with fruit to boot was the slogan I decided to give it as well. And it did a pretty good job. I made the mistake of doing this in landscape, and I kind of wanted it in portrait to sort of fit on a cereal box a bit better. But anyway, I didn't do that, so I tried to get it to, to make a few changes through different iterations, and then it got a bit crazy after that. It started writing in language that, I don't know, no human could understand. I don't know what it was, but it was pretty crazy. So anyway, I decided to just go with that one. I don't really know how to use these softwares very well, and I probably could have manipulated it, but I'm on a real tight time deadline here, so I really just needed it to get it done. So that's what I had. I thought, nah, fuck it, I can just use that. And then this morning I'm like, well, if I use this on just the top half of the box, I need something under the bottom. And I put a prompt into another piece of software for a the typical animated child that you might see on a cereal box. Stereotypical, he's spilling milk everywhere and eating Fruit Loops. It generated a mug, this cereal in a mug, which is the craziest thing, because the character in my little movie actually eats cereal from the mug. But I didn't tell the AI generator that. I should have done, but I didn't. But anyway, that's what it spat out. So I'm like, what? That's perfect. Like, it gave me a few. They were all pretty similar, but this one was in the mug, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to use that. The colors, I didn't even give it a color prompt, but they match so well. So I was pretty happy with that. It took so little time, it was ridiculous. I might have spent maybe an hour mucking around with this, really just trying to understand what the heck I was doing. This one, I sort of knew what I was doing. This took me 2 minutes to type the prompt, spat it out, bang, copied it across, emailed it to myself, wandered down to the library. This is this morning, only a couple of hours ago. Printed them out, $4.80 later, and I got home, I went via IGA and bought a box of Fruit Loops. Got home, chopped them up, and now we have LoopyFroots. LoopyFroots exists in this world. Check that out. This took me like an hour to make. I've got a prop for my movie now. I thought that was pretty cool. AI is, a pretty darn handy tool to make something like that out of nothing. You know, $4.80, $4.50 for free loops. I had some spray adhesive left over in the shed from a couple of years ago. It was just so ridiculously easy and it came out so good. I'm so happy with it. And I actually have to open this up during the little movie, but never mind. At the moment, this is the only unopened box of LoopyFroots in the world. So, yeah. Cool. Alright, this is probably a series of little videos that I'll do throughout the making of this other movie that I'm doing. Just a little bit of a documentary type thing to document some of the makings of it, which is, I don't know, it's just extra practice and experience doing stuff, being in front of the camera, doing editing, setting up shots, all that sort of stuff. It's good experience, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and it's good to posterity, looking back and yeah, remembering what I did, what we did. Yeah, fucking whatever. Awesome. Cheers. Thanks for watching if you're watching. Catch you later.